This is a tutorial on how to create a new folder and new document on Google Drive. I'm going to show you how to complete this process on the iPad through the Google Drive app and also on your computer through your regular web browser. Let's start with the iPad. Okay, so let's go first to your Google Drive app. It looks like this. And as you can see, I already have some documents and folders in my Google Drive. You might not have anything, but the process to create is exactly the same. First, we're going to go to the plus sign in the top right of the screen, and I'm going to click on New Folder. I'm going to title this folder English, because that's the subject, underscore, and then I'd like you to use your last name. So just so that we avoid confusion, I'm going to type your last name. And I'm going to create that folder. And now I can see that folder in the top center of my screen. Now the next step that I want to take is I would like to share this folder with my teacher. So you're going to share this folder with me. That way, anything you put into this folder, I will be able to see as soon as you put in it, and I will be able to edit it or grade it or anything that I need to do. So the way we do this is we click on the I symbol on the right of that tab, and in the middle of the screen on the right we can see who has access, and I'd like you to click on the plus sign and you're going to type in my email address, just robrien@stjohnsprep.org, and you can see that it has popped up, so I'm just going to select that. I'd like you to keep the option on Can Edit, because that way I can edit anything in your folder, which is what we like. I'm going to click the check sign at the top of the screen. And now I'm able to look at anything that you put in this folder. The next step we're going to take, I'd like you to go into this folder. And right now you can see that there are no items in this folder, but we're going to add some items into this folder. So I'd like you to click the plus sign at the top right of the screen. You're going to click on New Document. And you might need to, Google Drive has now a separate Google Docs app. You might need to download it first, but they're basically the same. They're just separate apps. So right now, since our first assignment is Alice Bliss, I'm just going to type in Alice Bliss essay, and I'm going to create that. I'll just type in a few words. And what's beautiful about Google Drive is if I'm working on this at school and then I type some things and I save it, I can go back home, and as long as I have the internet, anywhere I go, I can access this same document and add revisions to it. So for right now, I'm just going to type those two words, Alice Bliss. I'll click the check mark at the top because I'm done for right now. I'm going to go back. It says Alice Bliss essay in the top left. That's the document I just created. Just to double check to make sure that this is in my folder for English class, I'm going to click those three dots in the bottom right of the document. I'm going to click on Details, and I want to see where the location is. It says My Drive, which means that currently it is not in the English underscore last name folder. So I'm going to click on that. I want it to go into the English last name folder, so I click that folder. I'm going to say Move Here. And now if I return to my Google Drive, I can see that the Alice Bliss essay is in the appropriate folder. So now my teacher will be able to see that document and edit it whenever he wants. This is how you do it on an iPad. Now I'm going to show you how to do this on your regular computer browser. First, I'm going to go to my school email. And here I have the option to go either to email or Docs. My destination is Docs, so if I clicked on that it would bring me to Google Drive, but I'm going to show you how to get there via email as well. So if you're on your email, it's very easy to get to Google Drive. You just click on these squares at the top of the screen, and here's Google Drive. Now this is Google Drive and everything in it. This is my personalized Google Drive, and we can see that the folder I just created on the app is already here, and the Alice Bliss document that I created in it is there as well. So anything that I do on the iPad automatically is added to my Google Drive on my computer browser as well. Also a beautiful thing. Just to show you how to create a folder and document on the browser as well, let's take a couple of minutes to do that. So let's go to the Create button. I'm going to create a new folder. Okay, just because this is a test, I'll do English your last name 2. Okay, so I've created that new folder. I can see it's added right there. Now I want to add a new document to that folder. So I'm going to go to Create, Document, and we'll call this Alice Bliss Essay 2. Okay, and that's say Alice Bliss. So now I've created this document, and if I refresh this browser, I can see this document is already in this new folder that I created. The last thing that I want to do is I want to make sure this folder is shared with my teacher. So I'm going to go to this I button right here and go to Details. Right now, the only person who can see this folder is me, so I want to make sure that I share it with my teacher. So I go to this pencil, and here is where I add the email address of my teacher, and I just click on that, send him an email to let him know that I've shared this folder with him, and now he's able to see everything that I put into this new folder. This has been a tutorial on how to create a new folder and new document in Google Drive on both the iPad and web browser.